2024 beginners class extras. We got through quite a lot of close grip moves in the beginners class, and there were some absolute total beginners. So if you're rewatching this and that was you, amazing job for getting to whatever level you got to in that class. Yeah, there was quite a diverse mix, so we did get through a lot. The next thing we looked at after our closed grip split time, oh, cat just jumped, same time and reverse, or pinky leading, was the fountain or waterfall, or everyone has different names for this. I call a fountain more like when we're going around, like a fountain. Sometimes that happens. I call a fountain more like this when we're going around. So I can't actually even think. We're gonna just call it a head weave for now. So what's happening here is we're utilizing both a pinky leading and a thumb leading. So I've got to be really familiar with the video before and everything happening in the video before. The reverse, or the pinky leading in one hand, in this case I'm doing it in my grey, and the thumb leading in the purple hand. A little note for these videos, if you are wanting to do like one in your left hand and one in your right hand and it's not the correct way, if you flip this video, so I'll try and make the ability for you to be able to download it, and you flip this video, then it will mirror the other way. So if this isn't the hand you want to be your pinky hand, you want this hand to be your pinky hand, yeah, then if you flip the video, it will be the other way around. So, little note. So with this move, pinky and thumb, the way that we're going to begin, or the way that is, I find easiest to begin, is starting at the shoulders. So instead of weaving just at the head, we weave at the shoulders. And we're just going to get used to doing those movements in unison. So it's like 1 and then 2. If you're not sure about these movements, go back to the other video and look at a breakdown of how to do your pinky leading close grip shoulder reel and how to do your thumb leading close grip shoulder reel or weave. Then come back to this video, or if you're with me, stay with me. We're going to go pinky and then thumb. Just keep having a play around with this movement. Pinky and then thumb. Pinky and then thumb. If this feels good, you're like, yes, I have got this, no problem. You're going to shorten the time between. So instead of going pinky and then thumb, you're going to go pinky, thumb, back, back. Pinky, thumb, back, back. Pinky, thumb, back, back. Then you're going to shorten the time even more and make it a continuous. So the thumb follows right after the pinky. Boom. The progression from here is drilling this so it feels comfortable, and then tightening your hands closer together. So it's the exact same movement, except it's happening over your head, right? So up here. Still the same pathway, arguably maybe even a bit easier above the head because your wrist isn't in such a tight position. You've got this space up there. Same thing with the thumb leading, we're just doing it above the head. So what you can think of is like your thumb is pushing your pinky and it's saying like, hey, get out of the way, but it's always staying behind. So the pinky starts, the thumb comes in, they drop, drop, exit, exit. So it looks like a totally different move because of the orientation of where it's happening. But if you're really familiar with this move and this move, your pinky and thumb shoulder close grip weaves, this next one will come with not too much difficulty. Hands a bit closer together. We're going 1 in, you can even pause there, 2 in, 1 out, second one out. So that's slowly again, pinky goes behind the head, hanging out on the fingies, just like in the tutorial before. Thumb goes in, hanging out on the fingies. Pinky comes out, thumb comes out. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. And then we get this movement. Now, if you want the absolute nugget, which was by absolute no means a beginner move, I would call this more an intermediate to advanced move. We did learn one more thing in the beginner's workshop at GlowFest 2024, and that is the crossed, shoulder, close grip, weave. So the same thing that we were doing just then, except we're in this crossed motion. So my pinky leading hand is on top, my thumb leading hand is on bottom. So you can think like, sorry for the rude expression, but like thumb up the bum. So thumb goes under, thumb goes up to link in. Pinky's dropping down like you're pushing a mallet. You want to have something to go on with the pinky. So the pinky hammers down, thumb goes up the bum. So because we're crossing, instead of when we're uncrossed and the pinky leads, now it will be the thumb leading because we've crossed our grip. So the way this movement happens is a lot of discomfort and a lot of practice. So what you're going to do, I'll show you the whole thing first and then we'll break it down even more. You're going to lead with your thumb, which again is the purple fan. Then we're going to get to this point behind the head and wait. Already, I'm in a bit of a weird position, right? Then we're going to really use momentum to get the pinky behind the head as well. Now I'm in this cross position where they're both waiting behind my head. My thumb, because remember the thumb is leading, is going to push up and over, just like the second half. And my pinky is going to push up and over, just like the second half of the shoulder reel. So I'm getting to this point, and then in a crossed position, I'm unraveling. Again, if I was to do this one hand at a time, it would be thumb, and then pinky, but I would be crossed, and then thumb, and then pinky, okay? So if I do it one hand at a time, we think thumb up, pinky down, like. All right, it's all real here. Cat just knocked the camera down, but we're gonna keep going. Meow, meow, please don't do that. Oh, wow, he doesn't. He's not happy. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Give you a little brain break from the tricky move. The cat needed it. So, thumb up, pinky crossing down. Thumb's on the bottom, pinky's on the top. I'm just gonna make the pinky fan purple so you can see the difference. My thumb leads, I get it behind my back and I wait. My pinky needs a bit of momentum because of its cross position. It waits behind the back. I really think about where my thumb wick is. I might even look at that thumb wick. It is the one on the outside towards the mirrors. I think about bringing my thumb wick up and over. I look at my pinky wick as the one closest to the center of my head, not the one out to the side. I think about bringing it up and over. So when it's behind you, the motion of bringing it up and over is going to feel kind of awkward. That's why you really want to look at the wick and think about going side, top, side, bottom. Same with the thumb, side, top, side, bottom. You can see that from the back, when I push up, my hand is in this weird position and then it comes back. Same with the thumb. When I push up, it's like I'm pushing into this weird position, whoop, and then coming down. So I'll show you it from here so you can see. Boom, that's the normal one. And then this crossed variation, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, okay, so that's a lot. I'm gonna leave it at that. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to message me. I also offer lessons if you are interested. I do them online and in person. I'm Sydney based. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little recap of my beginner workshop because there was so much in there, and sometimes it's nice when you get home and your brain is like, oh, I learned so much stuff, but it hasn't locked in, to just have something there that really breaks it down, has a lot of description, and it's a little bit more thorough than my recap at GlowFest. Okay, thank you everyone!